Welcome, people of the World Wide Web. So this is Chris from Cypher Sigma Toys, and we have another little package that has turned up. Kind of something that I'm on the hunt for. So, and I'll give you a clue. It's from this series. If you may remember, I picked it up from the other channel, the Bots Master. So the Bots Master is a 1990s cartoon that was on the BBC for the people in the UK. It's one of the BBC channels. I don't know what it was back in the time. And the element was 3D. I've been quite interested because the toys aren't that expensive. Obviously, if they're sealed, it's 40, 50, 60 quid. I want the loose ones. When you find them loose, they're normally quite cheap. If you keep lucky and keep looking. And I kind of want to get a load of them. I have, I think it's like 10 photos that are in my phone of stuff that I really want to finish. Two of them are gargoyles, which are up there that I need to finish. One is some Bots Master stuff I want to kind of bulk out the collection a little bit on that. One's Killer Tomato, the snake one and stuff, and a few little bits on Mask that I need to get to kind of tick that one off. So I've kind of had the overall sheet of everything they released. I think they released like 8 figures. And then you have, it might be 9. You have, I think, 3 bad guys. I've got one of them. You got ZZ. I've got one of the sports guys. This is a good guy to go with him. And then you've got Jungle Fiver, which is the robot, which I'd love to get. It's seen as a very bad transformer kind of thing. 5 little robots that transform. And I think then you have some tanks. So here is the figure. It's Twig, I believe his name. So because the premise of this series was mainly focused around kind of robots and stuff, Twig was a kind of security guard for the main character. But not only that, he kind of would sit down and become the back section of the car. So you would have, so he would kind of sit there and you'd have the front seats here and stuff. So he'd kind of sit in there and then control it, kind of, there it is. So you can kind of see it's dark in there, so there has been some corrosion. So he would come with like a gun and then 2 spring ones. It comes with none of the accessories. It literally cost me £5. All in, postage was free. Obviously, so the shoulders, elbows even. No, shoulders, yeah, shoulders out like back and front, what you can do, you can bend at the elbow, because it's like you can kind of see the joint there. Waist does 360. The head has very limited movement at all. You can kind of go left and right to a degree. Then you got the hips to move, and then he can same sort of bend at the arms, at the knees, and nothing at the feet. So he doesn't do too much. Obviously, they've kind of got a ball joint here for his kind of abdominal area, so he can kind of move them around. I mean, it was good if they had the car that he went with, but that was wishful thinking. And I love this. One of the reasons why normally I would have placeholders. So when if I got 1 or 2, a good guy and a bad guy, that's where I'd keep it. But because I have fond memories of this, I also have fond memories because of they had these cars that all combined together and stuff. And I remember making like a Lego version of it. And I'm quite technical savvy, so to speak, so it was really fun. I remember playing with this, and like Centurions, I built some Lego Centurions and stuff, and these are the few things that I have fond memories as a kid, so it's kind of why I want to pick this up. I mean, he has a few scrapes, as you can see there, some red showing underneath. It's not the best paint, they're not the best painted figures in that. I don't even know the brand. Is it C&D, who have that? China 93, so it shows you how old this figure is, but still good. As I say, I'm not fussed about accessories for this line, just good to have this figure in the collection. So as I say, that's the series. This is a bootleg that I got off Zavvi, not Zavvi Vinted. Yeah, I don't know if it actually shows. See, that's some of the pictures of the main character. It's really hard to tell, but if you kind of zoom in there, that's Twig inside the car. So I forgot he's a little robot. He sits inside the car, and then the car can transform, but he becomes a bigger version of him, kind of like the Iron Man armor, the Hulkbuster armor, if that's it. But yeah, still look forward to getting around to watching this. I have 6, I think, bootleg cartoons that they've never released. But yeah, were you a fan of the Barks Master? Have you ever heard of it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You know, have you picked up any of these toys? What are your thoughts and feelings? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely see you in the next one.